actually had an early start this morning. We went to the beach and John tried to put out a few casts. I don't have any footage from it because I didn't really want to get out of the car because the bugs were so bad. But this gem here just pulled over on the side of the road to make me a coffee because I couldn't be bothered doing it myself this morning. So he has boyfriend points. Today we just left Okarito, and we are going to go see the two glaciers, see what they're like, and then probably drive down into Haast, or through Haast into Jackson Bay, where tomorrow we're hopefully going to go on a little hike to get some power. I think that's our plan for the day, right?
Yeah, it's called Josef? Franz Josef
Glacier and Fox Glacier. They're kind of close to each other. Yeah, I haven't seen them in many years, so I'm very curious to see how much they have receded.
Yeah, see you there.
See you there.
Like the whole road for the last 10k. Hey, there's a glacier.
We're here.
There's a town. It's about a glacier.
And we're gonna walk up to there, I guess. I don't know how far they're gonna let us go, but we will see.
Because it's a little bit rainy, they put up a sign saying no, shouldn't go on the walk today. Sorry.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Oh, these guys turned around. 2 kilometers. That's it. Close they want us to get. Stay fairly
2 kilometers, really?
Yeah.
Huh. No, yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. 30 minutes. I thought it was longer than that. That's fine.
Wow, look at that.
What?
We do have to get across the river.
Be prepared. No, we should be fine as long as it hasn't rained yet. Alright, let's go.
This is really weird. There's palm trees and then there's ice.
So bizarre.
How bizarre.
Ooh, can you see those waterfalls up there? Wow. I wonder if I'll get a better view. They're really tall though. Can you see that?
Waterfall?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You've forgotten, don't drone.
No drones! Oh, I see why they don't want us to do it today. That's pretty bad. There it is though. Big pile of ice. See? I thought you were over the ice.
It's pretty at a distance. Just how, like, Australia's over here, and then the warm air from Australia goes over the ocean, collects a whole bunch of water into the air, and then as it's pushed up by the mountain, it gets squeezes out the clouds, and down here it rains, up here it snows, and just causes this nice river that we're looking at now. And this presentation has been brought to you by RY.
There's those waterfalls that I was showing you before. They're very pretty. Wow. So, 100 years ago, this, I don't know if you can see, but this is the view that we're looking at out here. So in 100 years it's receded a very long way.
Probably like 2 kilometers?
Yeah, it can shift up to 5 meters a day. Wow. That's quite the difference, hey? So it used to be from here. I'm a little disappointed because we've only been walking for probably like 5 minutes. And now we're not allowed to go any much further. Whereas before you could pretty much walk all the way up there. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, I see. So the river, as rivers do, changed course. So this used to be the track that you used to be able to go up, but now obviously you can see that the river is on the track. Interesting. Alright, so it turns out this walk is only 5 minutes, which we're kind of disappointed in. So we're gonna drive down the road and see if we can go on a different track and see if we can actually get a walk in today, because why the heck not? We see a lot of these bridges on our drive. They're just like one lane bridges everywhere. And we're on like the main highway, the only road on the west coast. And they have one lane bridges. I just think that's hilarious.
Yeah, because it's like the government just got cheap. No, we're gonna make it smaller.
I don't think it's that the government's cheap. I think that it's in a lot of places, like up in the mountains, it's just not viable to have a 2-lane road. And I guess it is cheaper to build a 1-lane bridge.
But like on the main highway.
Yeah, I guess they just don't have enough traffic that it matters. Like, how many times have we actually had any issues with the 1-lane bridges? Not very often.
Fair enough, yeah.
Stop. You're probably gonna stay drier than me. I love it, that's funny. Emergency poncho. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually like a mist over this water. It's kind of cool. Alright, this is the next walk we're gonna do. We're here. And we're gonna walk along this track and see if we can see Fox Glacier. And that's the plan. If you didn't know, no drones. Look how cool this moss is.
Look at my emergency poncho!
Isn't that cool?
Fully satisfied.
He's probably gonna stay drier than me because mine cuts off here, but his covers like his entire body.
We were at a supermarket and I wanted to buy goggles and a poncho. And they didn't have goggles.
And so what did he come back with? An $8 emergency poncho.
Yeah. Well, better than the garbage bag is wearing for that Seal Island thing. That was just not good. And it was raining a lot harder then too.
Yeah.
So I just like ended up with like wet outside trash can. Look, it wasn't a good look.
That's a really good look. I don't know what you're talking about.
But this one goes all the way down to my knees. So my skin will dry and just my little cuffs of my shirt poke out, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that I'd need a raincoat for New Zealand. That just didn't cross my mind. I haven't had one the whole time. We've been here for 2 months. And Nay was lucky enough to be donated her sister's old one.
Well, not donated. I have to give it back.
Yeah.
But she doesn't use it very often, so.
Yeah. I don't think she fits it. She's got something.
I don't know.
It's really tight on me. I know that much because I tried to wear it.
I think we're different sizes, honey.
Nuh-uh. Accurate.
Is it
warm.
Is it warm? How warm?
Just warm.
Lukewarm?
just warm, as the sign says.
Yeah.
Everything's really well signed here. I love how the trees come over the road.
Looks like we've been transported back through time. Wow. This little fairyland we are on is only a K long, and when we go past a name tag that says what the track name is, I'll tell you, but it's probably one of the most underrated walks we've been on since we got here. Probably we just decided to do it, and it's absolutely stunning. It's like you're in a whole nother world. Very cool. Back onto the main road we've been walking up. It is even still very magical. You can see it a little bit from here. Might be too glary, but it's in this area here. It's very foggy. I don't know if you can see it. Look how clear that water is running. Wow, it's beautiful. And this is as far as we're allowed to go today. So that is it right here, and there's a really pretty waterfall down here. You can tell that the river's changed path quite a lot over the years to wherever it wants to go. We made it.
Makes me want to do more glacier hikes at home.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any yet, have we?
Not in the Yukon.
I think we could definitely get closer in the Yukon.
Yeah, there's not as many barriers.
Regulations.
Or regulations.
Yeah.
Past though, the past glacier would be like a day hike in, and then we could go and hang out on the glacier if you guys want, if you want.
Yeah, we'll see. I like this one way better than the Franz, what's it called? Franz Josef Glacier, because we couldn't get very close because the track had changed, and it was kind of a little bit disappointing because it was not a walk at all. Whereas I think we've walked about an hour into this one, and it was super pretty. It feels like we were transported into like a little fairy world, so I feel like it was definitely a lot more worth it than the other one was.
The walk was way better. The Josef Glacier was way bigger though.
Yeah, but the walk into Fox is definitely almost better than seeing the glacier. I feel like if you want to go see the glaciers, you'd probably just pay the money and book a tour and actually go out onto the glaciers. I think would be a way better way of doing it, but since we're van lifing, I don't think it's in the cards this time, but maybe next time. I do want to quickly say that if you are wanting to do this walk into Fox Glacier, you can actually drive. I think it's technically like a walking slash cycle track, but there's a car park right at the end. You can stop at the really pretty walkway that we were going through that I showed you just before, and then you can drive all the way to the end, and it's only like an 800-meter walk down to that last lookout spot. So you don't have to walk it, but it is a super easy walk along like a gravel road. So just for fun facts of the day.
Can't drive. The road washed out because it's a glacier. Ah.
Yeah, you can drive a majority of the way up. How far do you think that? Not very far, maybe like 15-minute walk probably now. But you don't have to do the whole hour up there.
Yeah, it said it was wheelchair accessible when we got up there. So
Yeah.
we're thinking like you must be able to drive up there then.
Yeah.
But the road's washed out. That's like, yeah, 15-20 minutes from the top coming down, so a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
And it's probably like an hour up, hour back.
Yeah.
So, quarter. You could drive 3/4 of the way if you really needed to save yourself the lungs.
Yeah, so that's our update. So we made it back. What does that look for? We made it back and now we are going to continue to head south, probably into Haast, but I think there's a lake that John wants to go to, so we might stop there and do some fishing. But again, no plan, we'll just stop where we like. What the hell? You just came back. What is that? That is...
Got some really ugly teeth on him though. Look at that.
He is so ugly.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see, sorry.
He's got lips and teeth. Isn't that weird?
Ew. Oh.
I want to go to the dock because I'm allowed to fish off the dock.
Okay.
And I have good bait, so it should be good.
I'm just like astonished that you just came back with that. Oh my goodness.